Hello, everyone. I'm going to do a quick video to double click on the formula that we use here at We the People Economics to assess our properties that we are interested in submitting. This formula we call the most available offer, MAO. It equals the after repair value, known as ARV, times 72%, minus the repair cost, minus a minimum of $10,000. The after repair value is calculated by looking at properties sold in the neighborhood within the last 6 to 12 months. You're looking at properties that have similar bed and bath counts, that are within plus or minus 500 square feet of your property square footage, that are within 0.3 to 0.5 miles of your property. And once you've found those properties sold, those comparables, comps even known as, you would then add up the price per square foot for each of those properties, divide by the number of properties that you found that meet this criteria to calculate the average price per square foot. You would then multiply that average price per square foot by the square footage of your property. The 72% multiplier, or in the formula, it's more like 0.72, which is the equivalent of 72%, discounts the ARV by 28% to ensure that the company captures profit and also funds to cover agent fees, closing costs, etc. So these fees do not land on the homeowner. So it puts more money into the homeowner's hands. Repair costs, we'll actually do a deeper dive into repair costs on the following slide. And then the minimum of $10,000 is what we call the WTPE fee. And it's the fee from which our deal finder fees are paid from. Starting at $1,500 to $5,000, you can glean from these WTPE fees, and they are paid 2 levels up. So if you collect a $1,500 fee, your sponsor collects 50% of that at $750, and their sponsor collects 25% of your fee or 50% of your sponsor's fee. So your $1,500, we've got your sponsor getting paid $750 and their sponsor getting paid $375. So now what I want to do is double click on repair cost. And there are two ways that you can calculate or estimate repair cost. Method one is just to use a swag. We've given ranges of square footage. You can see where your property square footage fits. And once you've determined what level of repairs are needed or estimated level of repairs are needed, you can use the dollar amount within this table. So for example, if your property is 1,501 square feet, so 1,501 square feet, you would go to the second column at 1,500 to 2,500 square feet. And if your property needs bathrooms replaced and a kitchen replaced, that would be considered medium repairs. And I have a footnote at the bottom here of this table that sort of describes at a high level what types of repairs represent light, medium, and heavy. And if your property needs medium repairs, you would just take that 35,000 and plug it into the formula. The other way is to be more exact. So we have an estimated repair cost per square foot for each of these repair levels. You would multiply that estimated repair cost times the square footage of your property to come up with those costs. So we use the example of 1,501. We also said medium repairs. So you would take $35, looking here at medium repairs, an estimated $35 per square foot, and you would multiply that times 1,501, which is the square footage of your property. And so I'm going to just do that right now. And that would give you a repair cost of $52,535. I have a different example here on the slide. I was doing this one on the fly, but I'm pretty sure you can follow what I mean here. And again, just to recap, light repairs is paint and other cosmetic work. Medium repairs is needing to replace the bathrooms, modernize them, modernize the kitchen. Heavy repairs means a full rehab. The roof needs replacing. There may be some structural issues or electrical issues. And so you would use heavy repairs in that case. So let's look at an example, because I know that I've gone through this kind of quickly. I know you're bright and very fast learners, but just in case this example will help, I figured I'd throw it in. So we're going to use actually one of the properties that I recently submitted, 1402 Alamitos in San Antonio, Texas. This property was 1,984 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 1962, free and clear, 100% equity, individually owned, but it was under contract with a wholesaler, vacant, but needed a complete rehab. I'm talking heavy repairs. And the wholesaler was asking for $100,000. So I looked for comps in that area that met the specifications I spoke about in the previous slide. Similar bed and bath, within 500 square feet of my property square footage. And within 0.3 to 0.5 miles of my property on the same side of a main road. And I found 4 properties that met that criteria. I added up the price per square feet for, from each of them. I divided that total by 4 because that's how many properties I was looking at. And I arrived at an average price per square foot of $169. I took that $169 to calculate my ARV, and I multiplied that $169 per square foot times 1,984 square feet. So I did I'm calculating the ARV. So I multiplied it times 1,984 square feet, which gave me an ARV of $335,296. I then discounted that ARV by multiplying it times 72%. So $335,296 times 0.72 gave me a discounted ARV of $241,413.12. And I estimated the repair costs. As I noted, it needs a complete rehab. It was in shambles. Structure was clearly faulty. So I used heavy repairs, estimate of $55 per square foot. So I did method 2, and I multiplied it times 1,984 square feet, which is the square feet of my property. And I arrived at $109,120 as the estimated repair cost for 1402 Alamitos. I then plugged all of those numbers into the formula, the MAO, most available offer formula. So I took the $241,413.12, which is the discounted ARV, and I subtracted from that the repair cost, the estimated repair cost of $109,120, and also subtracted out the $10,000 WTPE fee. I arrived at a most available offer of $122,293.12. Remember, the asking price from the wholesaler was $100,000. I started my negotiations at $87,000, and we arrived at a final offer of $90,000. Now, had this been with an agent, I would have offered them $122,293.12. The other thing that isn't noted here, but We the People covers closing costs. There are no hidden fees, right? The only thing they don't cover is tax liens. There may be one other thing, but it's largely tax liens. So with that in mind, this is an opportunity to make sure the homeowner gets more bang for their buck, gets more bang for their home, rather, more cash in hand. This is also an opportunity for realtors out there or anyone involved in real estate. We all probably have several different pipelines that we can flow deals through. But this provides you with another pipeline that you can flow deals through that may not work in some of your other venues, your other avenues, your other paths. This provides you access to an additional set of cash buyers and another way of assessing properties. So I hope that this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Thank you.